Hi guys, this is garlic chicken parmesan meatloaf. If you're looking for an alternative to beef, veal, or pork, I got you right here. I don't know how you found me, but I'm happy you're here. Keep watching and I'll show you how to make this delicious, moist, flavorful chicken meatloaf in under 45 minutes. Okay everyone, let me show you the ingredients, what you'll need to make this delicious garlic parmesan chicken meatloaf. I've got a sheet pan. You can use a meatloaf pan or a loaf pan if you like. I don't like them because they accumulate a lot of oil, and this way it's easy just to let it roll off. I'm going to be using a half a teaspoon of onion powder, one tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of adobo. If you like to use S𝐔𝐿𝐒𝐂𝐑𝐈𝐿𝐏𝐿, that's fine. It's a combination of oregano, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder. But one disclaimer that I just found out, I want to turn you guys on to. S𝐔𝐿𝐿𝐿 has a lot of MSG, which makes it not quite as healthy, so I decided to go with the adobo. I'm using some black pepper to taste, 3 cloves of garlic. I have a half a cup of breadcrumbs, 1/4 cup of heavy cream because that's what I had left. You need a half a cup of Parmesan cheese and a half a cup of mozzarella. I've already grated the Parmesan, so it's all set. And I'm using 8% fat chicken, ground chicken. And just so you know, chicken and turkey need a lot of help. You can use veal also. This is for people who don't like beef or don't eat pork. So welcome to my channel. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Let's get cooked. Okay guys, so there's 1 pound of ground chicken. And you can also, this recipe works for up to 1.5 pounds of ground chicken. I've got my 1 egg. I'm just gonna beat it slightly and add that to it. And I'm gonna add the half a cup of breadcrumbs. I have gloves on because this can get pretty messy. You can use whole milk. I just happen to have heavy cream left and I didn't want to dirty up. I wanted to use it up before it went bad because I'm not a milk drinker. Those of you that know me, welcome back from Jennifer. You know, I'm lactose intolerant, tears my stomach up. You need a half a cup of mozzarella. That's the mozzarella. I'm gonna go ahead and add the Parmesan. That's also half a cup. That's why this is garlic Parmesan chicken meatloaf. For those of you who like meatloaf, my husband won't eat this. You guys know that. This is the adobo. And that has, like I said, onion powder, garlic powder, some other seasoning. I'm using 1 teaspoon. I'm sorry, these are all tablespoons of Italian seasoning. And this is a teaspoon of onion powder because I didn't want to chop up an onion. So I apologize for messing up the ingredients, and use salt and pepper to taste. I'm not adding any additional salt because I use the adobo, and the adobo has salt in there. So I'm just going to mix this all together with my hands. I put gloves on because this can get messy. They say not to over mix meatloaf because it can get tough, but this isn't beef, this is chicken. So it really shouldn't matter too much. And that's why I'm using a sheet pan because I like the sheet pan better than the loaf pan. I do have a meatloaf pan that has a rack at the bottom to drain off the grease. But I just prefer the sheet pan for this, and just mix this very well. Like I said, this is very garlic forward. You top this with additional mozzarella, so you need more than a half a cup. It's about 1.5 and 1/4 because you put a half a cup in here. And measurements are really easy. Like I said, it's a teaspoon of, I use a tablespoon adobo, 3 tablespoons of garlic, 1/4 cup of cheeses, and your breadcrumbs. I'm sorry, half a cup. I'm killing this recipe. Half a cup. I'll put make sure the recipe's in the description box. It's a half a cup of breadcrumbs and a half a cup of 1/4 cup of the heavy cream that I'm using, and you're more than welcome to use milk. It's really, really hot. I am sweating like a prostitute in church. This is ridiculous. I got the air conditioner on and the oven on. It's 80-something degrees right now, so I'm going to slide over my baking pan. And my goal was to mix this into a ball before I started to shape this into a meatloaf. This cooks for about 30 to 40 minutes. I will be checking it with the meat thermometer because this is chicken. You definitely don't want to play around with chicken because you can get a foodborne illness. And as you see, it's not going to be very big. It's just for me, just for one. I'm trying to pack this really tight, and it's very, very moist from all the cheeses. Try and make it more upright. You guys know I upload 2 videos a week, and I always include an inspirational quote and tell a controversial joke. And I absolutely love Meatloaf. Those that know me, welcome back. Like I said, my husband is nowhere in the world he would even try this. I don't care what kind of meat you use. He doesn't like any type of loaf anything. So that's a no-go for him. Oh, and I have parsley. Let me take my gloves off. And I'm gonna add the parsley on top, and that's for garnish. That's why I didn't show you that. I meant to show you the parsley that I've already chopped up here. Got some fresh parsley that's already cut. So I'm gonna put this in the oven, set the timer for 30 minutes, check it with my meat thermometer, and come back and let you guys see how it looks. Okay guys, my timer just went off. It's been exactly 35 minutes. So I'm gonna take this out and show you guys this delicious, oh my God, my home smells wonderful. You guys have got to give this a try. And I'm gonna go ahead and put the meat thermometer back in so you can see that it is at 100. It has to be at least 165 for chicken or turkey. And I am at, oh, it comes right out. Let me turn it around, see if I can get a shot of this for you guys. So you can see how hot this is at 167. So at this step here, you put it back in for another 5 to 7 minutes. You cover it with more mozzarella cheese. And you just add, that's why you're supposed to have a cup and save more than a half a cup and then save extra. You just want to put this on top, get it nice and cheesy, like for it to fall over the sides. And like I said, if you like this channel, please like, subscribe, and share. More importantly, comment. I love the comments because I love to respond to each and every one of them. And I'm putting fresh parsley on top. I'm going to put this back in for another 5 to 7 minutes to melt the cheese, and then come back, turn the camera around, and tell you guys my joke. There you have it, garlic parmesan chicken meatloaf. You guys have got to give this a try. And I forgot to tell you, if you like peppers in your meatloaf, by all means do green peppers, red peppers, orange, yellow, or you can cut up celery or onions, whatever you prefer. I like my vegetables soft, so if you do, I would suggest sauteing them in olive oil or a little butter before mixing them into the loaf, or you can just put them in raw and go for it. This is perfectly cooked at 167 degrees. I topped it with mozzarella cheese and parsley. Goes great with mashed potatoes, rice, green beans, or a salad. Anyway, you like to feed your family. Looks like it'd probably feed a family of 4 one time. This is just for me. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Please give this a thumbs up. I love you guys. God bless. And let me tell you guys my joke. A woman goes to the doctor for an appointment. The doctor has her get on the scale. She weighs 300 pounds and is only 5 foot 2 inches tall. The doctor says, "Ma'am, do you know you are clinically obese?" The woman says, "My father is obese, my sister is obese, my daughter and son are obese, my husband is obese, my mother is obese. Obesity runs in my family." The doctor says, "Ma'am, nobody runs in your family." Oh, that is out cold. As a nurse, well, it's kind of true. But like I said, thank you guys for watching. I don't know how you found me, but I'm so happy you're here. Please give this video a thumbs up. And if you do give this recipe a try, please come back later and leave me a comment. Like I said, my phone and my computer is set up to notify me if anybody comments, good, bad, or ugly. I appreciate your time. And I'm just so grateful that you stopped by to watch my videos.